In a world frequently ruled by turmoil and clamor, there lies a potent secret cherished by the ancient Stoic sages, capable of reshaping your very existence. It resides not amid the din of multitudes, nor concealed in the ceaseless pursuit of transient delights. This enigma is the mastery of your own intellect, the gateway to serenity and fortitude that Stoicism imparts with refined elegance. Today, let us plunge into this profound doctrine to uncover how embracing Stoic principles yields not merely tranquility, but also lucidity and unyielding resolve. An unyielding steadfastness, even amidst life's tempests. Join me in unraveling how to apply these eternal truths to navigate the modern realm, guided by the wisdom of the Stoics at every turn. Whether you grapple with daily strains or seek a deeper fulfillment, mastering the Stoic way of taming the mind will not only ensure survival but foster thriving. If you value what we are about to unearth, a simple favor I ask is to subscribe to the channel. I believe you won't want to miss any part of this journey with me today. One of the most liberating lessons of Stoicism rests on a simple yet profound idea. The only thing truly under our control is ourselves, our reactions, emotions, and thoughts. This principle urges us to release the burden of others' opinions. In today's journey, we will explore why disregarding what others think is not just liberation, but a strategy for mastering the mind. Consider how many times you've altered a decision, hesitated before a new opportunity, or even changed your appearance merely out of fear of others' gazes or words. It's a common trap that easily leads us to live for external approval rather than internal conviction. Stoicism teaches us to redirect our focus by anchoring actions and thoughts in personal values, thereby fortifying mental strength against the chaos of external judgments. Recall Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, who once declared you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. These words serve as a call to center on our own mental responses rather than attempting to control the uncontrollable. This does not mean becoming indifferent to others, but prioritizing our own judgment and inner peace above external acceptance. This philosophy does not require ignoring all feedback, but allows us to select constructive responses that align with deeper goals, while discarding unnecessary distractions. It is the process of cultivating an inner garden, where the seeds of thought are nurtured by your own values and beliefs, untouched by the trampling judgments of others. Envision the liberty of making decisions free from the dread of criticism or the quest for consensus. You will live more authentically, guided by what truly matters to you. As you practice this Stoic approach, you'll notice your dependence on external validation waning, while self-confidence and inner tranquility grow ever stronger. This is not mere traditional toughness, but the forging of an inner landscape where emotions serve you rather than dominate you. That is precisely where Stoicism offers invaluable insights. The Stoics do not teach us to suppress emotions, but to understand and manage them to enhance mental health and personal growth. Consider the Stoic practice of viewing challenges as opportunities, a method championed by the philosopher Seneca. He believed that every difficulty or hardship is a chance to hone virtues like patience, courage, and moderation. When we reframe adversities as avenues for building strength, we transform our emotional responses. Instead of being overwhelmed by adversity, we can approach it with clear purpose and turn it into a stepping stone toward greater resilience. Another key aspect in building emotional endurance is maintaining a perspective aligned with reality. Epictetus taught that our suffering comes not from events themselves, but from our judgments of them. By adjusting those judgments and expectations to better match reality, we minimize unnecessary distress. For instance, if we accept that we cannot control others' actions, but can control our own reactions, we become less vulnerable to others' behavior. Emotional resilience also involves understanding that emotions are not commands. Just because we feel anger, hurt, or anxiety does not mean we must act on those feelings. This gap between feeling and action is crucial, as it provides space to choose our response. The Stoics called this the realm where reason and freedom operate. To bolster emotional endurance, begin with daily reflection. End each day by asking what went well today, what challenges you faced, and how you responded. This habit of self-examination reinforces the application of Stoic principles in everyday life, gradually building your emotional resilience. Consider applying them not just in crises, but as part of your daily routine. Emotional resilience doesn't form overnight, but with persistent practice and Stoic mindset, you will become more steadfast in facing any challenge, not merely surviving, but thriving beyond them. The essence of Stoic wisdom lies in the profound realization that while we cannot command what befalls us, we hold dominion over how we perceive and respond to those events. This is the true might of perception, understanding that our reactions are shaped not by circumstances, but by our interpretations of them. Picture yourself caught in a traffic jam, late for a vital meeting. You could deem it a catastrophe, a tale that readily breeds anger and frustration. Yet, you might also transform it into an opportunity to listen to a cherished podcast or audiobook, seizing the moment to turn irritation into enrichment. Practicing Stoic perception management means choosing this affirmative outlook, deliberately deciding to approach situations in ways that align with inner peace and wisdom. Epictetus, the renowned Stoic philosopher, declared, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them." This encapsulates the Stoic ethos of perception. This serves as a reminder that peace of mind stems not from life's events, but from our responses to them. As we train ourselves to adopt more positive perspectives, we gain significant control over our emotional state. Developing this skill begins with mindfulness and self-awareness. Observing the automatic thoughts that arise and questioning their accuracy. Does this thought reflect reality? Is there another way to view this situation? This process of questioning and reframing thoughts is a form of cognitive restructuring. It can profoundly alter our emotional experience. To weave this into daily life, start by identifying moments where your initial reaction may not serve you best. Try reframing the situation from a fresh perspective. For instance, instead of viewing workplace criticism as an attack on your competence, see it as valuable feedback to fuel personal and professional growth. The power of perception is not about self-deception or denying reality, but about adjusting your lens to see life more clearly. This enables you to respond in ways that align with your deepest values. As you practice this Stoic technique, you not only strengthen personal resilience, but also enhance your capacity for happiness and fulfillment. It's a transformative process, turning daily challenges into opportunities for growth and self-awareness. This isn't merely about walking more or tending a garden, though those are fine ways to connect with nature. It's deeper a recognition and adherence to the natural laws governing human behavior. The Stoics believed every part of the universe, including humanity, has a role ordained by nature. For us, this means living virtuously, in harmony with reason, the highest function of human nature in Stoic thought. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the interconnectedness of nature in his private writings, viewing each person's actions as part of the grand symphony of the cosmos, where resisting natural order breeds discord and discontent. In practice, living according to nature involves essential actions. First, it calls for self-reflection to understand our place within the broader tapestry of existence. This self-awareness fosters a deeper understanding of what lies within our control and what does not, enabling us to live more harmoniously with the inevitable. For example, accepting that we cannot control others' actions or the outcomes of many situations, but we can master our responses. Moreover, this Stoic principle urges us to cherish simplicity and find joy therein. This might mean tempering desires to align with what is truly necessary and sufficient for happiness. It prompts us to ask, do my goals and desires reflect my true nature, or are they products of societal pressures to build a life in accord with nature? Start with small steps. Each day, reflect on where you resist life's natural flow or try to force outcomes. Strive to align more closely with the rhythms of your surroundings. Rise with the sun. Eat seasonally. And listen more deeply to your body's needs and those of others around you. This approach does not mean abandoning ambition or desire, but harmonizing them with natural laws, ensuring they stem from authentic needs and virtues, not fleeting impulses. Living according to nature is to embrace a life of harmony, simplicity, and virtue. It's accepting the world as it is, not as we wish it to be, and finding our unique, rightful place within it. As you move through each moment of your day, ponder this Stoic wisdom and observe how it reshapes your understanding of happiness and your role in the world. This is not merely about controlling desires or maintaining routines, but aligning daily actions with your deepest values and virtues. The Stoics believed self-discipline is not just for personal gain, but for crafting a life in harmony with reason and moral purpose. Seneca often emphasized that self-control is the cornerstone of a life well lived. Seneca taught that without self-discipline, we become slaves to our passions rather than masters of our minds. Envision the strength and freedom that come from fully commanding your actions and decisions, undeterred by temptations or fleeting gratifications. This is the heart of Stoic self-discipline. In practice, it means choosing actions that reflect your values, even when they are neither easy nor immediately rewarding, such as saving money instead of indulging in impulsive spending. This aligns with values of security and financial independence. Similarly, choosing to rise early for meditation or exercise before a demanding day reflects a commitment to health and mindfulness, prioritizing long-term benefits over extra sleep. Furthermore, Stoics viewed self-discipline not as a solitary endeavor, but as a contribution to the community. By mastering emotions and making reasoned choices, we foster a society rooted in rationality, calm, and thoughtfulness. Every personal choice ripples outward, impacting those around us, whether we realize it or not. To strengthen self-discipline, begin by pinpointing areas where your actions stray from your values. Perhaps you cherish health but neglect exercise, or you value learning, yet indulge in mindless entertainment. Once identified, set small, Manageable goals to shift habits like reading for 30 minutes before bed instead of scrolling on your phone, or preparing a wholesome meal rather than ordering takeout. Stoic self-discipline is not about self-punishment or deprivation, but about making rational choices that lead to true freedom and happiness. It is about mastering your actions to steer your life's course. As you practice self-discipline, notice how it transforms not only your behavior, but also your sense of self and your place in the world. In the Stoic view, self-discipline is an act of self-respect. Each day, you live by your principles. You honor both yourself and the community you belong to, making choices that build a sustainable, fulfilling life. The Stoics teach that the present moment is all we truly possess, and mastering focus on this moment can bring profound peace and effectiveness in our actions. Marcus Aurelius often stressed the importance of immersing fully in the task at hand, a practice he called doing each thing singly and savoring the simplicity of action. Imagine, instead of rushing through multiple tasks, you dedicate yourself wholly to one, infusing each moment with purpose and quality. This focus not only boosts productivity, but also enriches every moment with meaning. Living in the present also means embracing each moment as it comes, without imposing judgments or desires upon it. When we stop resisting reality, cease wishing things were different, and respond to the actual demands of the now, we engage with life more authentically. This is not passivity or surrender, but an active acknowledgement that the only moment we can truly influence is the present. To cultivate this skill, start by noticing when your mind drifts to the past or future, gently guiding it back to the present. Practices like mindfulness meditation are invaluable here. Spending a few minutes daily observing your breath, watching thoughts come and go without attachment, can sharpen your ability to stay grounded in the now. Another practical tip is to focus entirely on what you're doing when eating. Simply eat. When walking, simply walk. Immerse yourself fully in the sensations and actions of the moment. This practice can turn mundane tasks into profound experiences, uncovering joy in the ordinary. By embracing the present, you align more closely with Stoic principles, enhancing your ability to navigate life with calm and grace. Over time, this practice not only improves mental clarity, but also deepens your relationships and connection to life, making each day richer and more fulfilling. Life is a series of present moments, and how we live each one shapes the entirety of our existence. A profound yet often overlooked aspect of Stoicism is the concept of community. Marcus Aurelius saw humans as inherently social beings, meant not for isolation, but for harmony with others. This belief underscores the Stoic conviction that building or joining a community is not merely a personal choice, but a moral duty. Stoicism teaches that each person has unique value to contribute to the collective. In return, the community offers support, wisdom, and perspectives that an individual alone struggles to attain. Picture the strength and resilience of a network where each member acts with virtue and reason. Such a group can profoundly amplify the positive impact on every member's life. In practice, engaging in community can take many forms: joining a local group with shared interests, volunteering for causes aligned with your values, or participating in online forums where Stoic principles are discussed and life's challenges are faced together. Engaging in these communities fosters the exchange of ideas and builds a vital support system for challenging times. It's about giving and receiving advice, sharing resources, or simply listening with empathy. Each interaction is a chance to practice Stoic virtues like kindness, understanding, and patience. Moreover, participating in community life strengthens our sense of belonging and purpose, reinforcing the Stoic ideal that we are part of something greater than ourselves. This brings a profound sense of fulfillment. It does not mean losing individuality. Rather, it's about expressing your unique virtues in ways that benefit others. To weave this into your Stoic practice, seek communities that resonate with your interests, attend local or online gatherings, volunteer for community service, or start a discussion group on Stoicism and its modern applications. Each step toward becoming an active community member enriches your life and strengthens the collective fabric, embodying the true Stoic spirit of living harmoniously within the human cosmos. By forging these communal bonds, you honor the Stoic commitment to live virtuously, not just for yourself, but for the greater good. The interplay of personal virtue and community life is perhaps one of the most rewarding aspects of practicing Stoicism today. As we conclude our exploration of Stoicism and its profound lessons, it's clear that the wisdom of ancient philosophers is not mere historical knowledge, but a transformative guide for modern life. The practices we've discussed, from cherishing the present moment to nurturing community, are not just philosophies for personal peace, but pathways to fundamentally reshape how we engage, connect, and master our minds. Through Stoic practice, we discover that true strength lies within, in our ability to control perception, align actions with values, and forge deep connections with the world around us. Stoicism is not about mere endurance or detachment, but about facing life's challenges with wisdom and virtue. Stoicism is not practiced in the isolation of the mind, but through daily actions and the relationships we build. Every small decision to live by Stoic principles is a step toward a life of greater reason, peace, and fulfillment. It's a journey, not a destination. And each step, each breath, each moment lived with virtue and awareness shapes a life worth living. Thus, I urge you to carry these lessons forward, starting small if needed, perhaps reflecting each evening on the day's events and your responses, or joining, even founding, a community that mirrors your values. Over time, these small acts will forge a life brimming with purpose and serenity. Thank you for joining Stoic Journal. If these insights resonate, please subscribe and share this video with those who might benefit. These timeless lessons will guide us as we continue to explore, learn, and grow, crafting lives not only in pursuit of personal peace, but also in service to the greater good. Your engagement and comments enrich this journey, so please share your thoughts, experiences, and insights as we all strive toward a more virtuous Stoic life.